Okay guys, so today we're going to be learning how to simplify fractions. So what does that mean, to simplify a fraction? All it means is you're going to take the fraction and you're going to make the numerator and the denominator, both numbers, as small as possible. As you can see, we have taken, on the left side here, we have 2/4, and we simplified that to 1/2. The reason that's correct is because, as you can see if you look at the drawing, 2/4 and 1/2 are both equal fractions. And then obviously 1/2, the numbers are smaller than 2/4. In order to simplify fractions, you're going to need to know about prime numbers and equivalent fractions. So if you don't remember that, I'm going to send you some links so you can review prime numbers and equivalent fractions. Okay, so simplifying fractions, how do we do that? The main thing you need to do is you're going to need to make the numbers smaller and smaller until they are as small as they can get, and the fractions are going to have to be equal. So if you look at these two fractions right here, we have 5/10 and then we have 2/3. So we have made the number smaller. 2 is smaller than 5. 3 is smaller than 10. But this is not correct, because if you look at this shaded part, 2/3 is a larger fraction than 5/10. So this is not right because the fractions are not equal. So we're going to do a couple together to practice simplifying fractions. So first we are going to simplify 10/20. So an easy way to do this, if you have numbers that are divisible by 2, or if they can be divided by 2, you can keep doing that until the numbers are as small as they can get. So 10 and 20 are both divisible by 2, so we're going to start with that. And 10 divided by 2 is 5, and 20 divided by 2 is 10. And now we have to ask ourselves, can we make this fraction 5/10 any smaller? And as you can see, 5 can't be divided by 2. But what you can do is you can look at the denominator and you can see that 10 can be divided by 5. So that's what we're going to do next. So we have 5 divided by 5, which is 1. And then we have 10 divided by 5, which is 2. And we have 1/2. So I'm pretty sure the numbers can't get any smaller than that. But to check it, we're going to cross multiply and see if they're equal. So 1 times 20 is 20. And 10 times 2 is also 20. So we checked it and we are right. 10/20 is equal to 1/2. So we're finished. So let's do one more. Let's try to simplify 16/24. So again, we'll start out dividing them by 2. 16 divided by 2 is 8. And 24 divided by 2 is 12. So now we have 8 and 12. We can divide them by 2 again. And 8 divided by 2 is 4. And 12 divided by 2 is 6. And so we have 4 in the numerator, 6 in the denominator. Those are pretty small, but we can actually do it one more time. So we're going to divide by 2 again. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So now I have a 2 and a 3. I don't think we can make the numbers any smaller than that. So let's cross multiply to see if they're equivalent. 2 times 24 is 48. And 16 times 3, also 48. And so we're done. So if we take 16 over 24 and simplify it as much as possible,